Vladimir Putin has lost some seats in the local elections taking place in Russia this weekend. Pro-democracy demonstrators have again protested at the exclusion of opposition candidates. Oscar Valero reports.
Vladimir Putin's party is at its lowest level of popularity in years, but very few doubt United Russia would be the winners in the local and regional elections on Sunday. The exclusion of many opposition candidates prompted the biggest protests in a decade in Moscow. After he voted, Putin dismissed the exclusion was an important issue.
In some areas there are 30 or 50 or 100 candidates. The quality of their work doesn't change. It's not quantity but the quality that's important. I think we have decent candidates.
Many of the excluded candidates were allies with the most prominent opposition leader, Alexei Navalny. On this election, he called for a tactical vote for the candidates with more possibilities to beat United Russia's ones. Navalny and his allies wish that the opposition gains momentum in this election, especially in Moscow, ahead of the parliamentary elections in 2021.
We will consider it a success if the number of United Russia deputies is somehow reduced. Last time, United Russia got 40 mandates out of 45. If they receive even one less, it will be a good thing. But we hope that we can put more significant pressure on them.
The opposition denounced cases of corruption in the voting process, something denied by the Electoral Commission that claims everything was clean.
We have nothing to hide. Media representatives should be present too, and I hope that there will be no violations at this stage.
The summer of 2019 has been difficult for the government. Around 2,000 have been arrested in huge protests around the country. Around 50,000 people attended an authorized opposition rally on August 10th in Moscow, the biggest political protest for 8 years. Oscar Valero, Euronews.
Andrei Klosnikov is a senior fellow at the Carnegie Moscow Center think tank. He joins me now live for Russia for more on this story. Can we, if I could ask your opinion, can we describe these elections as fair?
To some extent, I mean, the procedure of these elections was more or less fair in Moscow, but not the circumstances around it. I mean, unregistered candidates who couldn't participate in any legal elections here in Moscow. But we had a lot of elections in different provinces, in different territories of Russia, where Joint Russia, Единая Россия, the party of the power, was extremely successful again. Moscow is more or less exclusion from the overall Russia's processes.
Looking ahead to the Russian presidential elections in 2024, has the fight for the presidency already started?
I can't say so, because for Putin, elections are too far away. This is a distanced event. He has a time. In the case if he will announce his plans, he could be a lame duck. So his interest is to hide his real plans. I don't think that he